Hey everyone, this is Miguel, and today we're gonna be smoking. These are called Dino beef ribs. I mean, they're called Dino beef ribs, but they're also just regular beef ribs. They're plate ribs. Come in close, we're gonna do some light trimming, and then we'll get to work. All right, to get started, these here, I ordered them from Porter Road online. This video's not sponsored or anything like that, but you can order these from them. They're really good quality. You can even see the marbling right here. Check out the beef rib right up here. This is what I believe is a flank steak. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this out of the package, and we're gonna take this out, some of the fat, and we're gonna go ahead and season these up. All right, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up, just dry them out with a paper towel. Like so. Another thing with beef ribs, they do have a membrane right on the back. Like I said, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm not really gonna bite this side, but it's up to you if you wanna take them off. I'm just gonna leave them on. Let's go ahead and just trim these up. So you want to do, just get your fingers down in there. The steak should come out pretty easily, just like that. Just get a sharp knife at the end, just take it off, and of course do not discard this. Some good eating right here. Season it up and throw it on the skillet. Cut it for, you know, whatever it is that you want to use it for. But I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the membrane on the bottom. Oh, well, the membrane's down here. Up here is some fat, so get in with a sharp knife, just like so. Try to not get too deep in there, but if you do, it's okay. Tallow, whatever you want to do with it. Okay, but this, it doesn't need any of the fat over the top because the muscle has a lot of fat in it, so these are always going to come out real juicy. All right, next we're gonna season these up. Nice and easy. I got some salt, pepper. I'll put the ingredients down in the description box, and a little turbinado sugar, just for some caramelization. So I am gonna season up the bone side. You don't have to, it's optional. And this does not need a binder, pretty moist as it is. So just hit it nice and heavy, because you know, there's a lot of meat, so you can take it. Just like so. Season up the edges too as well. And I like to just pat it in, so that way it holds in. Just like that. And the back side. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the smoker. I'm gonna be using some hickory splits. And I like to start off with a bed of hot coals, just like so. We're gonna start off with 3 little splits. These are about 8 inches. Like I said, it's hickory wood. We're gonna try to shoot for a temperature of 250 degrees to 275. All right, we're gonna be using the Old Country Gen Barbecue 2 smoker. And right now, see the smoke, if you look at the smokestack right here, it's nice and clear. That's the kind of smoke you want. If the smoke is too puffy, too cloudy, then that's gonna give you a more bitter taste. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the chamber, throw the ribs on. All right, we're gonna put these to the furthest point right here. We're gonna hit it, close it up. We're gonna let this go for like, you know, around 3 hours, but at the 1 hour mark, I'll bring you back to see how that bark is developing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give an hour. It's been an hour, 10 minutes or so. That's how they're looking like. Nice and dry on the bark, and then a little bit of the fat starting to render out. So we're gonna go and just flip these just so it can cook more evenly. Just like that. So we're gonna let them go for at least another 2 more hours, and I'll give you an update then. All right, this is the 2.5 hour mark. Let's check how these are looking. As you can see, this is a different cook that I'm doing over on this side. But these ones are the ones for this cook specifically. Nice bark development, nice fat render. We got some pullback on the bone. So we're gonna be spritzing these just with water for now, every maybe every 30 minutes or so. And then I'll bring you back once we're ready to wrap these up. All right, now we're gonna wrap these up in foil. Just spritz them with a little bit of water. Throw them back in the smoker for like at least another hour, hour and a half. I just pulled them off right now. I'm gonna go ahead and open these up. I did temp them with my Thermapen, and they are very tender. They're around 205 degrees. So I'm just gonna let this breathe, just like so. Let them rest at least 30 minutes. And that way the outside doesn't become all soggy. All the bark is gonna tighten up right now when you let it air out. If you let them covered while they're resting, the bark's like super soggy, so you don't want that. So let them chill, and when we're ready to slice, I'll bring you back. All right, a quick recap. We smoked these at 200 to 275 degrees. I use hickory wood as smoke flavor. You can use whatever wood you like, but hickory is nice and sweet. Now, we smoked these for 3 hours, and then we wrapped them in foil for an hour and a half until they probe tender, or they hit around 205 degrees internal temperature. We got nice bark development. They pulled back on the bones. And as you can see, it's nice and jiggly, so it's nice and tender. We went ahead and let these rest around 30 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and slice right into these. For the seasoning, we kept it very simple: salt, pepper, and a little bit of turbinado sugar. We don't really need this bone because it just had a little bit of that meat right here. So it's pretty much a 2-bone rib at this point. Let's go ahead and slice right into this. I'm using my Ergo Chef meat slicer. Just check these out. Super tender, really, really juicy ribs. That's the best thing about smoking some beef ribs. There's a lot of intermuscular fat, so you get these kind of results. These are pretty hard to mess up. So if you want them even more tender, like fall off, then you want to let them go for maybe another 30 minutes or so. But these came out great. And now we're going to go ahead and do a taste test. I'm going to go ahead and just take off a little piece here. And then we're going to go ahead and try these out. All right. Really, really good, flavorful bark. The sugar is there to complement it. It's not really sweet. It's really peppery. The smoke ring, it's there, so it's very apparent. But man, these were so tender. You can pretty much just gum these down, but absolutely fantastic. So if you guys like videos like this, some more, please comment below. I'm gonna keep making at least twice a month. Thank you, and have a great day, everyone.